We had an ejection in the Dodgers-Padres game. Don't worry, I know all the games on Sunday were on Peacock for some reason. I have MLB TV and couldn't access anything. But we had an ejection. We had multiple ejections, actually. Let me take you back to the second pitch of the game. We are in the top of the first. Emmett Sheehan on the mound. He's thrown one pitch and it was a strike. He's going to come set. He's going to deliver the pitch, and we're going to get a controversial check swing, and he's going to check down to first, who is going to say he went. Tatis obviously doesn't agree with it, but his coaches definitely don't agree with it. Yelling at the first base umpire. Padres coach turns back to the home plate umpire. This is important. He waves him off and says, "Hey, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him." And the home plate umpire does not care. He said, "That's enough." Taking a closer look at it, this is really close. The problem is there is no defined check swing rule. If in all 400 some pages of the MLB rulebook, not one of them defines a swing. It's all subjective. So I like to think that it's when the barrel goes over the plate. A lot of people think that if the barrel is in front of your hands, then it's a strike. To be honest, I think both are kind of true here. I don't hate the swing call, but obviously, listen, the Padres are on this side of the dugout. I'm not sure what kind of angle they have at it to start screaming at him. It's super duper duper close. I think if I'm the Dodgers and it goes the other way, I'm also complaining. But either way, super close. I'm definitely not mad at the swing call. There's the young umpire. Tatis obviously doesn't like it. He's down 1-2 now, and we're still talking about it, and there is the ejection. So the guy thrown out is going to be the infield coach, and he's going to be mad that the umpire is listening too much. He's got his listening ears on. He should leave him alone. The dugout is going to complain when a call doesn't go their way. The infield coach doesn't necessarily The infield coach does not necessarily think that should mean the umpire has the right to turn and talk to them. Because if somebody's not talking to the umpire directly, obviously they would say, "Don't talk to me." If I know I've been on a baseball field when this line is said, if you don't want me talking about you, make better calls. And I think that that's kind of what the infield coach is saying. I don't know what he was saying towards the first base umpire or towards each other, but you can read his lips. He says that's too much. So that's why he got thrown out. Here comes the Padres coach. Why? So they get into a heated argument. He's also going to get thrown out. So we have two ejections of two different coaches, 3 pitches into this ball game. I believe that's Craig Stammen's first ejection as a Padres head coach. So Craig's going to come out arguing before he gets tossed. He said, "I said no more many times." And he said, "Come on." And basically the umpire's just saying, you went too far. He got thrown out. I'm not sure why you're arguing. It's not right. You can read his lips. He said it's not right. Craig Stammen's out there to not only defend his guys, but protect anybody else. He wants the heat. He also wants to scream at all of the umpires. He doesn't think that his infield coach did enough to get thrown out. Now, we'll never know what he said. Not sure if they came out after the game and told them what was said, but here's my theory on it. The Padres in this game are trying to avoid a 4-game sweep. They lost 12-7, they lost 4-3, then they lost 3-0. I think this works much more as a kick in the ass for his guys. As a head coach, he wants his guys to wake up. They're about to get swept in 4 games. This offense has been struggling immensely all season, and I got to tell you, it kind of works. Jackson Merrill hits a ground ball through the infield. They're going to get a run there. And then later in the game with 2 men on, up 2-0, Manny is going to go dead center yak for a 5-0 lead. So the game that your head coach and your infield coach both get tossed is the game that you end up finally breaking through, scoring some runs, and the bullpen did its job. The starting pitching did its job, and you got the job done against the Dodgers again. Point is, whether it was a kick in the ass or he actually was this mad or a little bit of both, it works. And it works to get your team fired up. They won that game for him. They can look at the umpire and say, that's what you get for throwing my guys out.